lovelies, how are you? I hope you are doing fabulous. Don't mind me, just gonna get some chapstick. I cannot live without my chapstick, you guys. This is Burt's Bees Vanilla Bean. I live for this stuff. Like I'm more religious about this than like my spiritual life sometimes. That's embarrassing, but it's also the truth. Like, yeah, I don't know, this is making me think of something like bizarre and outlandish or something of like, if you want to give me presents, buy me like 20 of these. Oh, and white socks. Like, I love white socks. And there's so many things you can buy me. You guys, I'm on a little coffee high right now. I work today, and I'm in the process of doing dishes right now. So, and fun fact about this coffee, I have been on a coffee break for like weeks because it would seem that coffee hates my teeth or my crowns. I've got 3, 1, 2, and 3. I don't know what it is. And then maybe I'm thinking while we're at it, maybe I can get my brain together. It's okay. My energy drinks, I think those don't like my teeth either, which is not fair. It is not okay, because when I need energy for like work or just living life on my days off, or you need that kick, you need that boost, I'm like, what in the heck am I supposed to do? So, and I think I've decided I'm getting sick of coffee. Like, maybe it's because I had 2 cupcakes, because I made some cupcakes the other day. I did it differently this time, by the way. I told my husband and stepdaughter, I'm like, you guys, like, if you don't mind, let's just frost our own, which means they could store easily in the 2 cake containers that we have. And then put our frosting on it. And I made chocolate cupcakes and carrot cake cupcakes. And then I bought the frostings for them. And then sprinkles, of course, because you cannot live your life without sprinkles. We had sprinkles growing up. We had a box of sprinkles in our pantry. Like, we had it all organized, like And like, I still love sprinkles to this day. I wish I had a pantry or just a shelf designated to that, but maybe when we get a dream home someday. Anyway, you guys, this is a vlog, if you have not already noticed. Yes, I'm rambling. I was feeling cute. I literally, TMI, just had a little bathroom break from, because sometimes you're like, I gotta go use the restroom, gotta use the bathroom, right? As we all do. And then for some reason, because our phones, you guys, our phones are literally our magazines, which, by the way, I shorten all my A's and everything. I'll say magazine, or a bag, or a flag, or an egg, or whatever. Yeah, just a little fun fact. I'm just taking you on a ton of rabbit trails. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're able to follow. It's okay. Anyway, so I'm like checking, all my social media on my phone or whatever, and I was just realizing, okay, the last time I made a vlog on here was when I was like having a really bad day. And also, another note, when I make vlogs on here on this channel, my Lady Bedazzled Hannah channel, because I also have my Lady Hannah ASMR, I seem to have my hair covered in a bandana, and I do have another bandana, but I'm dressed up for Memorial Day weekend. I'm wearing some, here, I'll show you the fit, because why not? But I'm wearing my cute vintage retro, just beautiful and elegant apron, because I adore what the aprons stand for. And I'm just wearing shorts, and just wearing a nice royal blue shirt, and I got my white socks that I can't live without. Yeah, so I was just feeling cute, and it just felt like a vlog, because, like, why not? So, yeah, what are you guys doing for Memorial Day tomorrow? There went a piece of dust. Hello. But yeah, I think I'm coffeeed out, but it's giving me the hype that I need, so yay. I'm loving my earrings. Like, they're so patriotic. They're just so cute. There's so much to catch up on and talk about, you guys. Literally everything. Well, so embarrassing fact, I have let the dishes pile up for like, oh goodness, the past week. I was just telling my husband, I was like, Donovan, like, I don't know how this happens. Because I remember I made mashed potatoes and gravy and a pot roast, and we had canned green beans, and oh goodness, what else was it? And then the cupcakes, that was like, I don't know how many days ago. And ever since then, like every night, whatever I made, whatever we did, it's just, the kitchen is like chaos mode. So I'm in the process of getting that all under control. And my husband is so sweet because he was like, let me help you. Like, what can I do? Or do you want to be in here alone? Because he knows I like my space sometimes, and I so admire that he just wants to make sure I'm happy and just likes to honor my needs and stuff. I have the best husband ever, you guys. You have no idea. And when I see stuff on my TikTok about saying like my husband's gonna kill me someday, or he's gonna hurt me, or all these horrible things, I'm like, do you guys not remember my first ex-husband and literally the 20 saga video series that I did? Like, apparently a lot of you do not know, because why else do I have my tattoo of love shouldn't hurt? These are purple ribbons. This is my domestic violence awareness tattoo. Like, it's just really and a lot of people, maybe you don't know my story about my first ex-husband, and that's okay. But like, when people say these really hurtful things about my husband now, Donovan, I'm like, you don't understand. You do not know. Please let me put you in your place. This isn't cool. Like, just stop, because my husband would never do that. But I appreciate if you truly are concerned. I get that, but I'm like, I've been married a year and things are really good. Like, I wish you knew my husband. He's my soulmate. He is everything. So anyway, while I was at work today, which by the way, guys, I still don't talk about my job. Please respect that. All you know is I have a job and I get a paycheck. That is all you know, and that is all I will be divulging. So thank you. But anyway, he was outside working all day today, and when I get home, because I'm like, like, I really just need to get these dishes done, even if even if I have to like stay up all night, like I just have to. So he's resting right now and taking a little break. I'm like, no, I've got this. You literally did awesomeness in our yard today. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I don't know how he's like, I don't know how he did it. I'm just so blessed. Like, that was so much yard work of not just mowing, but like clearing out a lot of bushes and trees and branches and weeds and like everything. Like he's so good. He's so awesome. He does so much, you guys. So anyway, but yeah, so that's why I'm just like, just want to get on here for a few minutes and talk. So anyway, so I'm in the process of getting the kitchen done. My bedroom, little update about my bedroom life. Well, at some point I would love to make a TikTok about some Transformer stuff over there. Like, I don't know when. Which, speaking of TikTok, I kind of want to take a little break, but I don't know if I will or not. But I'm feeling right now like I just want to like start enjoying the summer as it's about to be upon us, and catch up on stuff in my life, because I feel like I post so much on TikTok, and maybe you all would like a break from me, and maybe I need a break from you in the best senses possible. So it's like, and maybe I can focus more on my YouTube channels. That would be awesome, because I've been neglecting those for TikTok. I literally have like, I think 6 social media platforms that I try to keep up with, and it's really overwhelming. But it's good, it's just overwhelming. And anyway, so yeah, about my room, I just recently cleaned this up because it got out of hand. I don't know, just that's how stuff gets out of hand. You neglect it for one day, and then you add more to it the next day, and each day, and then you get to this, like, it's almost like no return. But if you care, you're gonna do something about it before it's like too late, and I've got these 2 laundry baskets over here that I love organizing, you guys. I love organizing. Oh my gosh. I wish I could be hired to be an organizer. And while I'm at it, I would love to be hired to be a fashion designer. And while I'm at it, an interior designer. And while I'm at it, an influencer. Just all the above. Just kidding. But yeah, I need to like detail, like go through my drawers and yeah, just like, and there's different perfumes that I get tired of over my little perfume area. And someday, if I could have, it would be so cool to have like everything on display almost. But at the same time, it's like if I have all my perfumes out and all my jewelry and everything, like I need more space for my earrings over there. I don't know. It's like, then that's going to be too much sensory overload, because my room is really packed right now, and it looks like this amazing little boutique. If you look on my walls and everything, it's so cool. But anyway, so yeah, that's always just like, our bedroom lives are really important and awesome. And let's see, changing the subject, on a more serious and sad note. So we're all aware of the news, I'm sure, There seems to be a lot of shootings lately, which is horrific. And like your world is going to be upside down forever, especially for the ones that like this happened to their family. I cannot imagine. Um, and I realize that a lot of you on here aren't going to agree with me, and I'm not going to agree with you, and that's okay. That is life. We all have a different political standing and faith, religion. Yeah, politics and religion are huge, and they really do play into so many areas of our lives. But with that being said, um, I don't know. It's so hard because like we need a solution, right? We have a problem. There was a shooting, the massacre in Texas at the school where a lot of kids were killed. Like this getting almost, I mean, it's horrific and just the worst of the worst, when someone gets murdered, right? But then when they're little innocent kids, you're like, what level of evil is this? Are you, Um, so as we're all like, and everyone's like talking about it on social media and amongst yourselves and in gatherings or with your friends, family, your spouses, like this is like on the forefront of like, this is what's going on. And we're all very troubled by it and hurt and saddened and very disturbed naturally. So it's like, okay, what's the solution? Like these shootings can't keep happening. Like these massacres, these murders, like it needs to stop. And what are we going to do to change it? Like, is this just going to keep on going? Like, when are we going to see an end to it? So what I'm seeing from the Democratic side is we need more gun control, take away the guns, make it, all these like restrictive, harsh laws. And then you have the Republicans, which I'm a Republican, and I'm like, guys, I understand like how bad the situation is, but like we need to look at it clearly and we need to like really get to the root issue. So as a Republican, I'm like, it isn't the guns, right? Guns do not kill people. It is the person behind the gun. And here's so for a lot of people saying like, let's take the guns away, let's restrict, make these laws so like unattainable that you just can't get a gun unless, I don't know, you're 50. Like things are getting really crazy. And so I'm like, well, like that's not the answer. And I say that because the criminals out there, these bad guys, are never going to stop. If you take our guns away, they will use knives, they will use baseball bats, they will use other devices, they will still, because their intent is still evil, and they're still going to harm people, right? And there's actually cases of this in other countries, so everyone says like, no, in these other countries, all this type of like activity is like zero or it's nothingness, and it isn't a thing. I'm like, I would love to see proof. So my solution is like, we have broken families. We need to fix the family structure. Really, the bottom line is people who are hated, they go off of this, like that's what this all stems from, is from because they're so unloved and they're so uncared for and they've had such a bad life. Like that's no excuse, obviously, never. But the fact that they're like, you can see from their childhoods and from their families and their parents and their grandparents that things are so bad. So if we could work on the father and the mother and like their relationship together and what's happening for their kids, and that's going back to the root issues. So I'm just like, no, we need to work on the families, and we need to make sure that these kids are loved and they have someone to talk to and to help them and start from square one, right? Like, just don't take the guns away. No, because we will be left defenseless. And then that book, it's actually my bookshelf over there, about communism, will take place over again, and evil history will repeat itself in a nutshell. So anyway, but obviously I'm grieving with you guys. We are all very, very hurt by this, and just our hearts are just, we're so saddened, and it's still hard to wrap our minds around, for sure. But I just want to encourage you that, hey, taking the weapons away isn't going to solve anything. It's not. And we need to keep our Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. So anyway, I don't know what's going to happen with all the laws with this, but I just know that we're all like heavy thinking about this, and hopefully things will get better, and maybe we can have more police officers, we can have more security in our schools, and maybe people can start homeschooling their kids more and actually have more time for that. And we're just, this family structures, we're struggling. That's really where it's all stemming from. So yeah, so to finish up, so enough about that, which is really heavy and difficult, and we're getting through. In other news, I was asking you guys what you're doing for Memorial Day tomorrow. So here, I want to talk a little bit about Memorial Day. So growing up, my family and I, we lived actually in, well, Sterling, Nebraska for most of our lives, right? We lived in Lincoln, Nebraska and Sterling. And for the town, they always had this Memorial Day service where we would meet up at the cemetery, and there were many veterans who, like, they just did this little special ceremony where they would fire off their firearms, where they would do this salute kind of a thing, where they would read about our fallen soldiers, like it was like an honor. And I don't know if this was like mentioning, like thanking all of our fallen soldiers and their families, I think so a little bit, and then those that were like in our town kind of a thing. So it's just a really beautiful, sacred, just amazing little thing of like giving tribute to those that are defending our freedoms, that are protecting us here, and we cannot live without, literally. Like, that is why we have a defense system. And then we would volunteer for the little luncheon that happened at the school, actually, which sadly we could never go to because we couldn't afford it. I think that's what my mom told me, because I was like, I always wanted to stay and eat, but we always made these lovely desserts, you know, like sometimes from scratch and sometimes from a box, and donated them. So like every Memorial Day, that's what I remember. But then what I'm seeing now, and for the past several years, like I feel kind of torn, because everyone's like, let's go barbecue, let's go picnic, let's have fun, let's party, let's be lazy, let's chill, let's enjoy life, you know? And I'm like, wait just a second, let's maybe think about this a little bit deeper, because I thought it was supposed to be more of a solemn, like, kind of, not maybe celebration, but remembrance kind of a thing. So I'm over here torn of like, are we supposed to be partying, or are we supposed to be mourning and thanking our fallen heroes and their families? You know what I mean? So tomorrow, honestly, I don't know what me and my husband and stepdaughter are going to be doing. I really don't know. We might go on a little picnic. We might stay at home. We might go to a nature park. We might watch a movie. We might go to the gym. We might sleep in. I don't know. So but anyway, I'm just curious what your guys' thoughts are. So yeah, so that's for Memorial Day, now that we've talked about that. What else? I feel like, I don't know. I'm feeling kind of like, yeah, I feel like there's other stuff to talk about, but, I've just been rambling for like 17 minutes. Thank you if you have stayed this long to watch all this rambling. But I'm definitely in a better place than my last vlog, and when you look more put together, you feel more confident, and that helps everything. So yeah, I think that is all for now. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful Memorial Day, a blessed Memorial Day, and have a wonderful night. And it was awesome to get back on here. So anyway, well, I will catch you all next time, and in the meantime, stay fabulous, and much love. Bye.